everything with you in detail. And we're going to talk with Doc in just a second. So the phone number to call the Lang Eye Institute, I'm going to give you the phone number for the Lang Eye Institute and for Fortify Vitamins. Get a pen and paper. I'll give it to you twice. The Fortify phone number first is 866-503-9746. For Fortify Vitamins, it's 866-503-9746. And for the Lang Eye Institute in the Villages, Florida, is 352-753-4014. That's 352-753-4014. And today's a big show. This is BOGO Saturday. A lot of you were watching me do my Instagram drive-in to the show across the bay, and I was getting everybody excited about BOGO Saturday. It's our first BOGO Saturday in the history of 30 years of Ask the Doctor. Good morning, Dr. Richard Hall. How the heck are you?
I'm wonderful. It's a great Saturday, and great to be here with you. And good morning, everyone. Welcome to Ask the Doctor. We're glad you're here with us. We really are. Dr. Lang and I have a fun and informative show planned for you today. We've been working on it all week long. As Dr. Lang said, I'm now at the Lang Eye Institute down the Villages, and he and I work side by side all day long, just down the hall from each other, and we cross paths probably 100 times a day. So it's nice to be there with him. And we get to work on things in between patients and like that. We get to go over new products and what we're doing and stuff. So we planned a real good show for you today. But as Dr. Lang said, it's BOGO Saturday. Excuse me. We have two of our best products, probably I would say our number one, number two products, and they're on BOGO. So sit back, sip on that protein drink. I know you've got one there, and enjoy. We're going to do a lot of callers today, so if you have a question, today's the day to jump in there, and we're going to try to get to as many callers as we can. And so if you have something, let us know. And I don't want to delay. We got to get onto this show, Dr. Lang. We don't have enough time. So
absolutely.
Back to you.
And we do have some callers lined up, and my call screen's down, but it's getting ready to come up. So I have a good idea who the first call is, but not who the second call is. Oh, now I see the call screen. Outstanding. That was Scuba Scott. My Ed before we take the first call, I want to mention the two BOGOs really quick. Fortify Fit. A lot of you have been taking Fortify Fit for some time now. We developed this a few years back, and we put 2 years into the development of this and 6 months just into the flavor system, an all organic, natural flavor system. So if you are not having the energy that you want, you're working out in the gym and you're not making the strides that you want, you're not making the gains that you want. Maybe you're getting a little bit older and your strength is dropping. Your muscle tone is not what it used to be. Well, Fortify Fit was developed for you, for young athletes, for old athletes, for everybody in between, to help build strong muscles, to help increase strength and help increase endurance. Also, it helps the scaffolding of the body, okay? The ligaments, the tendons, the joints, the skin. So not only the muscles. We take the 9 latest evidence-based studied sports nutrients and combine it into Fortify Fit. Well, the deal right now is the strawberry watermelon cream is our number one flavor right now. And I'm doing a buy one, get one free only on the strawberry watermelon cream so we can get it out to the masses. Folks, this is like 50% off, right? So buy one, get one free. BOGO on Fortify Fit. Go to fortify.com and just, it's already factored in. Click on the little button that says strawberry watermelon cream, not the fruit punch, strawberry watermelon cream. You buy one, you get 2. You buy 2, you get 4. You buy 10, you get 20. So there's no limit on this. This doesn't expire till December of the end of the year. So it's a great deal. BOGO Fortify Fit. Also, we have a BOGO on our number one seller, Fortify Super Omega. Now, the reason we're doing a BOGO on this is it's short dating. That's right, short dating. I found a pallet in the warehouse out about a week ago, 2,000 bottles of this stuff. And so we're blowing it out until the end of the month. Buy one, get one free. It has an expiration date, expires next month. Folks, it doesn't really expire. The lot number is the same lot number on the ones that expire in July and some next year. So it's made from the same batch. It does not go bad when the expiration date. So you can buy 5 or 10 of these and get a great deal. Buy one, get one free. So do that with Fortify Super Omega as well. All right, we're going to the phones. We're getting loaded up. Let's go to Bob in Ocala. Bob, good morning. Thanks for holding.
Good morning, doctors. Good morning to you too, Scoops. It's been a long time since I've heard your voice in there.
Good morning. I'll be to see you, but nice to talk to you again.
All righty. Dr. Hall, you too. Good to hear your voice on the radio on a Saturday morning.
Thank you.
I have a question for you. I did take your suggestion and went down to the Institute to see if we could do something with the coating that's coming off of my on my work glasses. And unfortunately, they told me that it was a specific kind of plastic and therefore they couldn't do anything. But I mentioned it to a few other people of what I was hoping to have accomplished, and they suggested fingernail polish. But I know some of those things will actually eat up plastic. Is that what will happen here?
Right. So, Bob, it sounds like you have polycarbonate. All right. You're out and about. So your glasses were probably made to be impact resistant. Okay. Polycarbonate is an impact resistant material. And so it sounds like the anti-glare coating is starting to craze and it's starting to kind of crack and get cloudy. And so if you try to strip that anti-reflective coating with an acetone or something like that, it's going to fog the lens over and you won't see through it at all. Now, if it's not polycarbonate, we have a special little dip. We can dip it in our lab and it strips the coating and the lens looks brand new again. So yeah, if it's polycarbonate, you can't strip it. It'll fog it over and the lens will be useless. So, if you're ready to get new lenses, then of course you could try it using acetone. But it's like I said, we've done that thousands of times and it fogs the lens over significantly. It ruins the optics of the lens.
Okay. Well, I assumed that if that would have been an option, that you would have had that in your repertoire. So I wanted to call to be sure before I ruin a pair of glasses.
All right, Bob, that was an easy question.
Well, I try to take it easy on you once in a while.
Thank you. I do appreciate that.
You're welcome. Have a nice day, doctors.
All right, you too. Bye-bye. All right, phone lines are open. You're listening to Ask the Doctors, Dr. Richard Hall and myself, Dr. Michael Lang of the Lang Eye Institute, 1-877-969-8600, 1-877-969-8600. Remember, it's BOGO Saturday for the first time in the history of Fortify Vitamins and Ask the Doctor. The Fortify Fit Strawberry Watermelon Cream, buy one, get one free. And also Fortify Super Omega, buy one, get one free. And you can still add to your list and get anything else you want on there. Remember, our Fortify Macular Defense is still 30% off till the end of the month as well. If you have macular degeneration, you want one of the latest supplements to nutritionally support your retinas, is Fortify Macular Defense. So I'm trying to get these deals out there. A dollar saved is a dollar gained. All right. Also, sign up on our newsletter. So we're on a multitude of radio stations right now, but some of the radio stations out there that just don't give us the love that other stations do, we may very well axe those stations in the near future. So I'll just give you a little hint. Louisiana, my own stomping grounds, you guys and gals that are on those Louisiana stations, unless you start showing us some love, maybe you can call in on the radio right now. I'll probably be getting rid of that station. So you can always follow us and get these great deals and educational information that we write. If you just sign up for our newsletter at Dr. Michael Lang. No, don't go to that one. At fortify.com. Go to the fortify.com, fortify.com. Hover on the first page for about 5-10 seconds. A little pop-up will show up. Put your email and your name in there, and you get on the newsletters. The newsletters, we always send you the deals before anybody else, before we talk about it on the radio. We have a lot of educational literature that we write, and we get that out to you pretty quickly. So that's a good way to stay in touch. Also, follow us on Instagram, any of the social medias. Instagram is simply Dr. Michael Lang _ Instagram. I got a blue check. That means it's verified, 50, 60,000 followers right now. That's a legitimate site. Be very careful. I told everybody last week that there's a lot of fake Instagram sites using my name and my images, and also Facebook. I am not going to befriend you and talk to you a lot. So if somebody is, that's a fake person. I always tell people on social media, if somebody's talking to you a lot, FaceTime them so you can see if their voice matches their face. They usually won't FaceTime you because there's always a fake. So be very, very careful. But you can follow me on Instagram, Dr. Michael Lang _ at Instagram. Doc Hall, you have been extremely busy at the Lang Eye Institute doing these free nutritional consultations. I want you to chime in a little bit about that before we go to Sherry, who's the next caller.
Absolutely. It's, you and I talked, and we've been talking for several months and like that. So, we decided that that'd be better or more useful to be down in the Institute down there with you and continue on with our consultations. And I am booked when I was on Thursday. Wasn't there Friday. But on Thursday, I was booked from the minute I walked through the door till I went home. And you do have to make an appointment because just for that reason, I don't want someone to make the trip there and say, well, he's all booked up. You can't see him today. And so just call the front desk and just say, you want to book an appointment with Dr. Hall, and they'll set you right up. Do bring your vitamins with you, and we'll go over your nutrition, your diet plan, fitness plan, your exercise, what you're doing for that. I'll look at all your vitamins, make sure you're not taking too much of this and not enough of that. And it's a great thing. I mean, everybody walked out of there. Just I can't believe, for one thing, that it's free. Normally, if I did an outside consultation like that, honestly, folks, it'd be $200 to $300, and this is free. And it's not a sales pitch. It's not, I don't even, my office, my room that I'm in, I don't even have products in there or anything. So it's not like I'm there, forcing products on you. That just won't happen. Dr. Lang and I don't do that. We'll suggest something to you like that, but that's up to you. But anyway, if you want to do that, I'm there every day. And if you have questions, I'm easy to find, and there's plenty of phones there, believe me. And you can call up if you have a question about one of the great Fortify vitamins or any formula that we have like that. I'm there to answer your questions, and I can be seen. I'm walking around there out in the front lobby all the time with people. If I get through with a patient early, I'm out there talking to folks. So stop by and see me. Dr. Lang and I team up sometimes out there in the lobby, and so we have a good time. Just as on the radio, we do there in the office. So what we do is serious business, but we like to have fun with our patients too.
Amen. All right, let's go to Sherry. Sherry in Fort White, Florida. Good morning, Sherry. Thanks for holding.
Good morning, and thank you. I'm calling about optic migraines. It's mainly, I guess, when I'm out in the bright light is when I have them. I did have one years ago, and as a matter of fact, I was at the eye doctor's office when it happened. But by the time I got home, which was several hours later, I had a stroke. A blood vessel collapsed in my brain. Should I panic every time I have one of these optic migraines?
You really shouldn't. An ocular migraine is usually a benign entity. However, that's when you have a strange scintillating scotoma is what it's called, a strange ocular, almost like an ocular aura. It looks like you're looking through water or a mirage, or you have these little flashing lights and triangles out in the periphery. It usually affects both eyes, usually goes away in 20 to 30 minutes, all right? If you have a headache afterwards, that's a classic migraine. If you don't have a headache after, that's an ocular migraine. However, it's a good idea to make sure you get in to see your local optometrist or ophthalmologist, have your eyes dilated annually to make sure there's not a retinal tear or retinal detachment that's triggering something that can be similar. Also, seeing your primary care physician, obviously having routine blood work, listening to your heart, checking your carotid arteries and things of this nature to make sure it's not something like a pending stroke as well. Usually ocular migraines are pretty benign, and there's a trigger mechanism, like you said, out in the bright light. So bright light can trigger it. Artificial sweeteners like sucralose, aspartame, that other one, ACE-K, that's asulfamide potassium. These things can trigger it. MSG that's in everything can trigger it. So things that you eat, things that you smell, and stress, dehydration, all of that can trigger it as well. But ocular migraines are one of the number one reasons people come in with flashing lights, and we dilate them because they think they might be having a retinal detachment when indeed they're not. They're having an ocular migraine. So usually they're benign. If these get worse, then believe it or not, a neurologist is probably the best person to see. And also make sure you're not dehydrated, because dehydration is the root cause of many issues, including ocular migraines.
Thank you. I'm glad to know that.
All right. You take care.
All right. Thanks.
All right. You're listening to Ask the Doctors, 1-877-969-8600. That's 1-877-969-8600. If you got a question regarding any aspect of your vision, eye care, a nutritionally related topic, or a sports nutrition topic, give us a call, 1-877-969-8600. Talking a little bit about sucralose, we have no sucralose in Fortify Fit. We have only organic sweeteners. We have a little organic cane sugar, very little amount. It's diabetic friendly. But the problem is sucralose, aspartame, asulfamide, potassium. These are all non-natural options to sugar, all right? Low calorie, sugar-free, synthetic sweeteners. They're not the best thing in the world for you, all right? It can increase the risk of microbiome problems. The gut, the bacteria in your gut is altered. So that's not a good thing. It also has been affiliated, both of these have been affiliated with different types of cancers, all right? Asulfamide potassium actually has been affiliated with thyroid damage and also harmful changes in the brain, okay? So we don't want that, all right? So stay away from sucralose, stay away from asulfame potassium. But if it's in your supplement, just don't consume it. It's simple as that. Once again, our Fortify Fit doesn't have any of that. 9 latest sports nutrition nutrients. It's both a pre and post-op, all in one. No stimulants, no caffeine, no beta-alanine. So consider our Fortify Fit, especially because it's got 3 nutrients in it that actually help you produce ATP in the mitochondria. We did a whole show on this a few weeks ago. ATP is adenosine triphosphate. That's clean, natural energy. So we take D-ribose, creatine, and astaxanthin to support ATP production in the mitochondria. You take it 20, 30 minutes before you work out or before you go on the golf course, the tennis court, the racquetball court, the pickleball court, or go on a bike ride, and it gives you this sense of renewed energy. Also, taking it right after you work out replenishes muscle glycogen because of the cluster dextrin. This is the most advanced carbohydrate known to man. And it's very low carbohydrates, very low calories. And then we also support the muscles with the creatine, the velocitol, the branched chain amino acids, the beta anhydrous, and then the collagen that we have in the type 1 and type 3 Cellugel collagen. Remember, supports the scaffolding, the tendons, the ligaments, the joints, and also the skin. So once again, I'm pushing Fortify Fit because it is on sale. Buy one, get one free. Remember, maybe you are not making the gains in the gym that you want or deserve. Maybe you're getting older and you're getting weaker. Your muscles are getting saggier. Your skin is getting wrinklier. This is all called sarcopenia. Doc Hall is an expert in sarcopenia. Well, Fortify Fit is what we're using for our patients with some amazing results, and also our whey proteins. So the Fortify Super Protein and the Fortify Grass-Fed Whey Protein. So this is doing an incredible job for all of you. So if you're an aggressive athlete, a professional athlete, an amateur athlete, or just, weekend warrior, or you're just wanting to help improve or bring nutritional support to the body, check it out. Fortify Fit, strawberry watermelon cream, BOGO, buy one, get one free. Doc Hall, a lot of the consultations that you do, I see the patient for their macular degeneration, their cataracts, their dry eye, their glaucoma. And I see a patient oftentimes is overweight, all right? So I bring them out to you, and they're losing muscle. So they're getting fatter and weaker, and their muscles are getting flabbier. And that's just why you're there. I bring them out because you help them lose weight and build muscle, don't you?
Absolutely, and that's one of my my focus points really when folks come in. We deal our patients there are in their 60s, 70s, and 80s, and those are the young ones. We had a fellow in the other day that was 100, I think 101. He came in and just as spry and happy as anything, walking all over the office. And but anyway, yeah, sarcopenia is something that I've been looking into, researching for 25 years. And folks, if you're not familiar with the term, that's muscle wasting, and you see it sometimes. All of a sudden, especially with guys, you notice a lot. Their legs get real thin, and quite honestly, non-medical term here, but they lose their butt. And they, I hear this all the time. Well, that just comes with aging. Well, it comes as you age, but it's not a result of aging. Okay, it doesn't have to be. We can stem that. We can help that. I want you to keep your strength, folks. When you stumble around or God forbid fall down and like that, that's disaster in the making. Well, we want to keep your body strong, your entire body, especially your lower extremities, your legs, your feet, and like that, and keep your balance. And that's what I try to do too, is work on that. And the two things that I put out there for folks are Fit Formula and our protein. And you mix that together, you have the perfect two formulas right there, all in one. And but sarcopenia is something that we have to always be aware of and look at. I don't want you falling and stumbling, and I see people all day long. They're unsteady with their walk and like that. And Dr. Lang and I, we don't offer a cure for anything. That's not what we do. We don't put out false hopes there or anything. But when something works, it works, and that's just the bottom line.
Amen. All right, you're listening to the doctors. Ask the doctor. 1-877-969-8600. 1-877-969-8600. So once again, Fortify Fit, I am holding it up right here. This isn't just for young athletes. It's for everybody. But the largest growing population is our geriatric population, over 55, over 65, over 75, that are taking advantage of getting a supplement that's evidence-based, developed by doctors to help decrease this muscle wasting, help improve your strength. A lot of you that listen to this program are out on the golf course all the time, and you're telling me, you can't swing and hit as far as you used to. Well, think about it. What are you eating? A lot of you are, for breakfast, think about it. You had a cup of coffee and that's it. A cup of coffee and a bowl of oatmeal, a cup of coffee and a piece of toast, maybe some colorful, colorful red, yellow, and blue sugar-filled cereal crisps. And, and you wonder why you're not, developing the muscles or losing muscles rapidly as you can. So think about maybe having a whey protein shake for breakfast. Take our whey protein, maybe a pineapple, some spinach, and a banana, and some almond milk, coconut milk, hemp milk, or A2 cow's milk, or goat's milk. Blend it all together, drink it down. You're going to have all the antioxidants, plus you're going to have all the whey protein, which is the fastest acting protein known to man. Whey protein. I didn't say pea protein. I didn't say plant-based protein. I said whey protein. And we always preach about whey protein on the show, that make sure it says 3 things on the label. So when you go into the local vitamin store, make sure if you buy a whey protein, it says non-denatured, grass-fed, and where the cows come from. If you look at our non-denatured grass-fed bag, it's non-denatured whey protein, grass-fed from UK cows. If you look at our super protein, it's grass-fed, non-denatured from New Zealand cows. So that's very important. If it doesn't say it, chances are it's feedlot cows that are fed genetically modified grains that are pro-inflammatory, and they're probably locked up in pens in China. Trust me, if it doesn't say it, they're not proud where it comes from. Do you really want to be consuming that? So we do the science, we do the research, we develop the best of the best products to try to help our consumers, our listeners, our patients, our family. If I take it, I'm not going to take something that's going to harm me. If I give it to my kids and my mom, it's going to be the best of the best. So we spend a little extra getting the highest quality products, and that's what Fortify is all about. Okay, I do want to mention Dr. Susan Somerton is at the Lang Eye Institute. Dr. Lori Caputi is at the Lang Eye Institute. Of course, I am at the Lang Eye Institute, and Dr. Richard Hall is also at the Lang Eye Institute. So we've got 4 docs all under one roof there. 3 eye doctors and 1 nutrition guru. So come on by the Lang Eye Institute. The phone number for the Lang Eye Institute is 352-753-4555. 4014. That's 352-753-4014. Also, Fortify website, fortify.com. It's kind of a play on words. Fortifeye. Fortify.com. Fortifie. Fortify.com. The BOGO, buy one, get one free, is for the Fortify Super Omega right now and the Fortify Fit, only the strawberry watermelon cream. Automatically, when you buy one, you get two. You buy two, you get four, so on and so forth. So check it out. Fortify phone number, 866-503-9746. That's 866-503-9746. So let's talk a little bit about inflammation. The root cause of inflammation is our terrible diet, the sad diet of Americans. All right. We're consuming too much fast food, frozen food, quick food, processed food. All right. Chemically adulterated food. Right. So if you go on a more of an organic diet, something like the Mediterranean diet, the paleo diet, a plant paradox diet, or the Lang survival diet. That's a diet that I have actually developed, the Lang survival diet. Check it out online, Lang survival diet. Just Google it, and it'll give you a list of the safe foods. We've taken the foods that everybody thinks are good out. Foods that contain lectins and phytic acid and oxalates and protease inhibitors and female hormones. These are phytoestrogens. Men shouldn't be consuming a lot of those, and women shouldn't be consuming a lot of those also, because it can mess up your hormonal system. So gluten, FODMAPs, things of this nature, we've taken out in the Lang survival diet, and we've researched that for a long time. So it's kind of a combination of all these other diets. It's not a low carb diet, all right? It's not a low fat diet. It's the best diet. We call it the survival diet. So it helps you survive into your old age. That's what we want to do. Remember, carbs are not bad for you if you eat the right carbs. All of you that are on a zero carb diet, a ketogenic diet, Atkins diet, things like that, are you thriving is the question. All right. Are you building muscle? Or are you just losing fat? You get to a point when you have no fat on your body. All right. The diet worked. Well, what happens if you don't have any carbs in your diet? First of all, you don't have any ATP, no energy, because energy is sugar plus oxygen. That's ATP. If you don't have any sugar in your diet, you're just eating meat. You don't have any ATP, so you have no energy. Energy is crucial for life. All right. You have to have glucose. You can't survive on ketones by themselves. So we always say, do you want to thrive or just survive? And Doc Hall and I are big advocates of consuming some carbs. Now, if you're on a keto diet, you have to feed with carbs on certain days. They teach you that because, like I said, you got to have some carbs to thrive. You can survive without carbs, but you will not thrive. I guarantee. That's my New Orleans accent coming out. All right, phone lines are open, 1-877-969-8600, 1-877-969-8600. Doc Hall, we're getting ready to go to a break here and play a commercial in just a second here. Then we're going to come back and we're going to talk with Doc Hall a little bit more about inflammation in our body and some supplements that we can use, things like the next gen curcumin, things like the omega-3, and our diet to lower inflammation. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be back in about 2.5 minutes.
There's nothing more frustrating and irritating than chronic dry eye. It never stops. The itching, the scratching feeling, the fatigue and weariness. If you're suffering from chronic dry eye, go to fortify.com and join thousands who've discovered Fortify Advanced Dry Eye Therapy, a combination of Fortify Super Omega, Fortify Focus, and Fortify Blackcurrant Oil GLA. Fortify Advanced Dry Eye Therapy works to address oxidation and inflammation in the eye and the entire body. This combination, once only available to patients in the doctor's office, has now become available to you. And already, countless numbers of listeners have found relief with Fortify Advanced Dry Eye Therapy. If you or someone you care about struggles with dry, itchy, exhausted eyes, order Fortify Advanced Dry Eye Therapy today at fortify.com. That's FORTIFEYE.com or call 866 866-503-9746. That's 866-503-9746 and at fortify.com.
While others are hitting happy hour, you're hitting the gym. While they're hoisting mugs, you're lifting kettlebells. You owe it to yourself to get the most out of your fitness regimen before and after your workout with Fortify Fit. Fortify Fit's power-packed formula is designed to enhance muscle synthesis, strength, and endurance. All evidence-based nutrients in this proprietary formula are well documented and backed in good clinical studies. Taken before and after your workout, Fortify Fit is also hailed for what it doesn't contain. No dyes, artificial flavors, or carrageenan. With Fortify Fit, you get all you need to get the most out of your workout without needless additives and sketchy sweeteners. Order Fortify Fit today at fortify.com. That's FORTIFEYE.com or call 866-503-9746. That's 866-503-9746. 866-503-9746 and at fortify.com.
Okay, welcome back. You're listening to Ask the Doctor. I'm your host, Dr. Michael P. Lang, with my co-host, Dr. Richard Hall. If you got a question, give us a call. 1-877-969-8600. 1-877-969-8600. Remember, sign up for our newsletter. Go to fortify.com. Hover over the first page for a second, and then newsletter will pop up. Just sign up for it. Takes 2 seconds. Put your email and your name in, and we'll send you all the educational information that we develop and also all the promos. So you'll save a boatload of money. Remember, we got the BOGO, buy one, get one free right now for Fortify Fit Strawberry Watermelon Cream and for Fortify Super Omega till the end of the month or until the supplies are gone. All right. Before we talk to Doc Hall about inflammation, I had somebody during the break text me or notify me on one of the social media, I can't tell which one, said a few months ago you were talking about a smoothie that you talked about for men for boosting testosterone. That's Dr. Mike's testosterone boosting smoothie. That's absolutely correct. I'll go over here in 30 seconds. 1 scoop of fortified grass-fed whey isolate, all right? Whey protein can boost testosterone in men, especially if you have low testosterone. 1 cup of pomegranate juice, pure pomegranate juice, not the sugar-filled, lookalikes that taste good. Pomegranate juice that's pure isn't real tasty, but pomegranate is amazing for testosterone. Remember, pomegranate is a potent source of dietary nitrates, all right, which converts to nitric oxide, improving circulation everywhere. It's a potent antioxidant. It increases testosterone in studies by 24% from drinking a glass once a day for 2 weeks, all right? And so it's pretty amazing. Pomegranate juice, 1 tablespoon of raw honey. I like Manuka honey the best. 1 egg. A raw egg isn't going to hurt you, okay? Make sure it's an organic egg. It's relatively fresh. If you want to boil it, for, a minute or two, you can, and then put it in there. A half a banana, 1 slice of pineapple, and a 1/4 tablespoon of pink Himalayan sea salt. Remember, honey is high in boron, and boron increases testosterone, all right? It also affects calcium metabolism, increases strong bones. Believe it or not, honey can do that, all right? And it also increases nitric oxide, once again. So the egg, believe it or not, is got cholesterol in it, and that cholesterol is building blocks for your sex hormones, especially testosterone. Choline is in it. Choline is essential for the release of the nitric oxide. So once again, there's a method to my madness. The banana, very high in potassium, manganese, copper, a lot of different vitamins. Believe it or not, high in bromelain. You think pineapple is the only one high in bromelain, but banana is, and that helps break down the protein so you absorb it better. Pineapple, also more bromelain, breaks down the protein, and the sea salt decreases cortisol, which indirectly increases testosterone. Okay. So there you have it. Dr. Mike's testosterone boosting smoothie, 1 scoop fortified grass-fed whey isolate, 1 cup pomegranate juice, 1 tablespoon raw honey, 1 egg, 1/2 banana, 1 sliced pineapple, a 1/4 tablespoon of pink Himalayan sea salt. Put a little ice in it, blend it for 4 seconds only, not more than 4 seconds, because that breaks down the delicate amino acids in the whey protein. There you have it. All right, Doc Hall, what do you think about that? You're going to start guzzling it, right?
Absolutely. I've got a glass board right here, right now. I want to go back, just step back, Dr. Lang, just for a
Mhm.
second. When you mentioned about carbs, and I see this and hear this every day. Remember, folks, good carbs are not the enemy. Bad carbs are, and that's sugar carbs. We know what bad carbs are. Cakes, pies, cookies, the things that we shouldn't eat like that. But you have to get those carbs in. I hear patients complain every day about brain fog. Dr. Hall, Dr. Lang, I'm just not as sharp as what I was. The first two things that we look at, honestly, is hydration levels and are you eating carbs? Are you getting any carbs? You need carbs, folks, for your brain. You need carbs for your whole body. So exercise the right side on that too. Just I want to take 30 seconds to just real quick on a personal note here. I've been getting flooded with. There was a Photoshop photo of me floating around, and quite honestly, it wasn't very flattering. It looked like I had lost about 50, 60 pounds, and people want to know, was I okay? Was I sick? It was a Photoshop photo. And so I wanted to assure everyone I'm well, I'm fine. Thank you for your comments and your worries and like that. But honestly, I'm fine. Just on another note, I did lose my mom 3 weeks ago. And so people were kind of, well, maybe that's it or something. I'm fine. My mom's in a better place. And so thank you for all of your goodwill wishes too on that. My mom was very near and dear to me. We had a special relationship. And, it hurts, but I'm fine. I'm moving forward and I'm well, folks. So don't look at that photo and say, oh my gosh, Doc Hall's falling apart. I am not. I can be seen every day at the Lang Eye Institute, and I'm showing people how to exercise and eat right and do their thing. So I just wanted to get that out of the way because I'm bombarded, honestly, since they heard me on the air today. My computer's just lit up with, are you okay? Oh, glad to hear you back on the air. Are you all right? And so I just don't want that out there, folks. We're doing fine.
It's tough to lose a parent. I lost my dad a few years back. Mom's still 96. I mean, it's tough to lose a parent. It really is. And it's tough to lose anybody that we love. I mean, death is a crazy thing, but they're all now with our Lord and Savior in heaven and having a good old time, right?
Absolutely. That's and a lot of people say, my mom passed late on a Saturday night, and I was right back in the office on Monday morning. That was my therapy. I wanted to be
Yep.
with you. I wanted to be with the rest of the staff there, and like that. That was my choice. A lot of times that doesn't work for people,
Right.
but for me, I jumped right back into my work, and so I'm fine. Everything else is fine. And thank everybody out there. I appreciate it.
You know, I want to mention something here. Same person. First, let me give you the phone numbers. If you got a question, give us a call 1-877-969-8600. That's 1-877-969-8600. We got a lot of people that text in and ask questions. So somebody else is on YouTube here asking me about I had talked about some health tips of what foods not to combine and what foods to combine. So we're going to go over that really quickly. Don't ever eat carrots with sweet potatoes. Don't eat carrots with sweet potatoes. All right. Or don't eat sweet potatoes and carrots with greens. So I take that back. You can eat carrots and sweet potatoes. You're going to overload on beta carotene. But the gist of this story is carrots and sweet potatoes high in beta carotene. Don't eat it with your greens. A lot of you are juicing carrots and kale and spinach. Just forget about the carrots. All right. Beta carotene blocks the absorption of the beneficial aspects of the greens, the lutein and the zeaxanthin. So do not eat carrots and sweet potatoes with greens because the beta carotene will block. That's why we took all the beta carotene out of our eye vitamins. If you have macular degeneration, I recommend not taking a multivitamin with beta carotene in it because beta carotene will block the beneficial aspects of lutein and zeaxanthin. Now, if you want to eat a carrot for breakfast, that's fine. Sweet potato for supper, just don't have it with your greens. Also, those of you that are prone to kidney stones, all right, I had one once. Worst pain I've ever had in my life. Let me tell you, I was laying on the motocross track years ago. I had a broken neck, broke back, and my right leg in 5 places. The bone was sticking out of my body in 2 places. That was painful. But this silly microscopic kidney stone was worse pain. I went to the emergency room, and I ain't going to the emergency room unless something terrible is happening. And on the CAT scan, it showed this little kidney stone. Well, I've become an expert in kidney stones. Number one, you got to hydrate, drink a lot more fluids. All right. Take your probiotics. Fortify, we make a great probiotic bacteria. Probiotics, if you have the good gut bacteria, it's been shown to reduce the chance of you having kidney stone. But also add some lemon to your water. The citric acid helps stop the kidney stones from forming in your kidneys. But here's another trick of the trade. Anytime you eat spinach, kale's not high in it. Spinach is high in oxalates. Beets are high in oxalates. Rhubarb is high in oxalates, and almonds are high in oxalates. So if you're going to have beets, eat cheese with it, especially goat cheese or manchego cheese. If you're going to have spinach, put some cheese on top. Almonds, have some cheese with it. Rhubarb, have some cheese with it. Why? Because the calcium binds with the oxalates in your stomach, and then you just poop it out so you don't get the kidney stones. So remember, drink more water, add some lemon to it. Avoid the foods high in oxalates, or eat a little cheese with those type of foods. And you will thank me when you don't get a kidney stone, right? Um, and like I said, the Lang Survival Diet combines all of this. We thought about all of that. And I do want to mention one of the fastest selling products we have, and quite frankly, the reason it's so fast selling, it is working, is our new Focus and Brain or Gamer Extreme. They're exactly the same. It's just a different label. Gamer Extreme or Focus and Brain. We've got lutein, zeaxanthin, astaxanthin, and citicoline. Remember, you've been taking Fortify Focus for years for the eye aspects, improving focusing ability, blocking the harmful blue light, reducing eye strain. All of that's in it. But we didn't realize until recently the lutein, zeaxanthin, and astaxanthin also protects the brain from oxidative damage, supports memory and learning, and also, like I said, improves night vision and protects your retina. Well, the citicoline or cognizine actually supports attention, focus, brain injury, memory. It helps you stay focused. So once again, if you have brain fog, if you're mentally confused, you get forgetfulness, memory loss, and you're on a computer a lot, think about Focus and Brain or Gamer Extreme. These things are flying off the shelf because they do work. Doc Hall, it's like our fastest selling product now, our newest fastest selling product. It's even past our next gen curcumin, I think.
Absolutely. Folks are coming in every day asking for it, and it's flying off the shelves. We can barely keep it on the shelf. We have plenty, but we can barely keep it on the shelf, to be quite honest with you, down in the village office. But what I like about it, though, is, people will buy anything the first time. You can sell anybody anything the first time, but when they come back for the second, third, or fourth bottle because it works, that tells me what I need to know.
Yep, sure does. And we've got about 5 minutes, so we got plenty to talk about. Once again, phone lines are open, 1-877-969-8600. That's 1-877-969-8600. I do want to recap a little bit about the dry eye we talked about with Dr. Susan Somerton last week. A lot of you emailed me during the week saying, you enjoyed that information. So I just want to recap it. If you have dry eye, the natural approach for dry eye is you heat the lids, you clean the lids, you nutrify the glands, and you lubricate the eye. So a hot compress or something like the Bruder mask, the Optase mask, the OcuSoft mask, these are masks you put in the microwave for about 25 seconds, 30 seconds, a minute, whatever it says on the directions. Don't overdo it, okay? And it helps open the meibomian gland so you secrete a healthier tear film. If you take the Fortify Super Omega, which, by the way, is the BOGO right now, buy one, get one free, it helps open those glands because it lowers inflammation in the glands. And so we nutrify them. We lubricate with a good lubricant. My two favorite lubricants are Oasis Tears Plus and Optase because they have hyaluronic acid in them. So we heat them, we clean them. I like Hypochlor solution. OcuSoft makes one. Optase makes one called Optase Protect. Everybody makes a Hypochlor solution. It kills all the bacteria on the lids. It's very good unless you have Demodex. That's a mite. Then you need Demodex Oost. So once again, you heat them, you clean them, you lubricate them, and you nutrify them. If you go to fortify.com, you can go to the section on the Fortify website that says eye care, and all of that's on the website. So take advantage of that. Also, if you have any questions, you go to Ask the Doctor. It comes directly to my email. All right. Remember to sign up for our newsletter at fortify.com. Just hover over the first page and you will see a pop up that says sign up for the newsletter. That way you can stay in touch with us. Before we close, we've got about 3 minutes. I just want to mention my heart goes out to Arlene and her family. All right. Michael Clark died yesterday at 1:00, and he had battled cancer for some time. He was a dear friend of mine. He worked for Fortify Vitamins as well, and so we've lost a great man. And I saved this to the end so I don't start crying on the phone. But Mike's in heaven, with our Lord and Savior, and he's probably given a little hell in heaven. So, Arlene, hang in there. We're there for you. The Lang family, the Fortify family, we're all there for you. So anyway, rest in peace, Michael. So, Doc, we got about 2 minutes left. You got anything in closing, my friend?
Just about inflammation. We bounced around a lot today. We got a lot of information out there, but folks, inflammation, Dr. Lang and I are seeing are the key to a lot of the problems that we experience in our physical health. And so we work very hard. Both of us work very hard in reducing that inflammation. And the other thing that Dr. Lang says all the time, and I'm a big proponent of that, the best thing you can do for yourself is to get your body at its ideal weight. And I'll add this: for every pound that you are overweight, it puts 4 pounds of pressure on your hip joints, your knees, your ankles, and 6 pounds of pressure on the bottom of your feet. So
That's
if you're
crazy.
50 pounds overweight, you're looking at 200 pounds of extra weight on your body. You don't want that. So,
Doc, we're going to try to take a quick call real quick, okay? Somebody's been waiting patiently, and I was just disregarding her, so I'm sorry. Let's go. Sharon in Williston, thanks for holding.
Hi, I wonder if you could just review your sourcing for your whey protein and why you went to United Kingdom cows.
Yes. All right. So I use UK cows and we use New Zealand cows. Okay. Well, number one, we used to use American cows. So we switched to UK because during the pandemic, we couldn't get any American grass-fed cows. So due to limited supply, and the UK cows and the New Zealand cows are grass-fed year-round. They're not fed any genetically modified grains. All right. They're pasture raised, and the grass is not fed any pesticide. So it's more or less organic. New Zealand, the whole island is basically organic. So, and they guaranteed it is non-denatured, grass-fed, and it comes where the cows come from. So the cow source is important. France, UK, England, Ireland, New Zealand, America, those are good places. If they says comes from China, I probably would avoid it. But anyway, Sharon, we only got 8 seconds. Doc, say goodbye.
Be kind to others. Be kind to yourself. Tune in next week to Ask the Doctor.
We're out of here. Have a great day. God bless you. Testing. Yes, that's better. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to do it first, just a regular one, and then we'll add the other thing in a minute. All right. All right, and then you can tell me how much time it took, all right? All right, here we go. Hello, this is Dr. Michael Lang, host of popular radio show Ask the Doctor. I have developed a new generation sports nutrition supplement called Fortify Fit. Fortify Fit brings the latest in nutrition to, all right, we're starting over. Latest in sports nutrition to support. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Hello, this is Dr. Michael Lang, host of popular talk show Ask the Doctor. I've developed a new generation sports nutrition supplement called Fortify Fit. Fortify Fit brings the latest in sports nutrition to support muscle synthesis, strength, and endurance. Young or old, this may help you with your energy during your workout and recovery after your workout. This is both a pre and post workout supplement all in one. I am offering a BOGO, buy one, get one free on the strawberry watermelon cream at fortify.com. Take advantage of this amazing deal at fortify.com or go to the Fortify Nutrition Center in Clearwater on McMullen Booth Road. Was it 30 seconds? Was it 40 seconds? What was it? Yeah, I paused. That was terrible. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Hello, this is Dr. Michael Lang, host of popular talk show Ask the Doctor. I have developed a new generation sports nutrition supplement called Fortify Fit. Fortify Fit brings the latest in sports nutrition to support muscle synthesis, strength, and endurance. Young or old, this may help with your energy during your workout and recovery after your workout. This is all right, that was good. All right, here we go. This is both a pre and post workout supplement all in one. I'm offering a BOGO, buy one, get one free on the strawberry watermelon cream at fortify.com. Take advantage of this amazing deal at fortify.com or go to the Fortify Nutrition Center in Clearwater on McMullen Booth Road. All right. Oh, this is Dr. Michael Lang, host of popular talk show.
there.
Hey, Jason.
Morning. How we doing?
Okay, how are you?
Good, good. I've got the bracket here.
Okay.
Wanna do it?
Got a busy show today, and I'm waiting for these guys to leave so I can get in there with Joe. They're usually gone by now.
All right. That there.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. What y'all do last weekend?
We went to the art festival.
Oh, good, good.
Yeah,
Very nice.
yeah. I am gonna try and take more days off. I
Yeah,
just
good.
I need to spend more time with Jan, to be
Mhm.
honest with you.
Good. Good thing.
And I know I can leave it in capable hands
Yeah,
when
yeah,
you and
no,
John
no.
are here.
Yeah, it was good. Last week we had Tyler on. He did really well. We had a good
Uh-huh.
show. Yeah, I thought Jan called me, placed an order for this.
Yeah,
upcoming week.
yeah, I was
my
actually
son
right
just-
across from her
yeah,
when she did
yeah.
that.
Thank you again for the that award. That was a nice surprise.
Oh,
That was-
yeah.
that was-
Oh, you're
that was good,
very
yeah.
deserving
well,
of it.
Well, I mean, it's
Our
the
board
ba-
votes each year on who should get it.
I know it's our bakery as a whole to do that, but I'm very very honored. Thank you.
Your mom said she was going to put it in a very prominent place.
We
at
will.
your
Yeah. Oh,
house.
yeah.
I'm going to have to bust in on these guys.
Yep.
Joe's got to set up Facebook Live.